Hi, I'm Tim Gibson, and I'm going to talk to you about how to reduce the sheen on a semi-gloss paint. Now, if you've painted a room or painted something and you don't like how much sheen or glassiness appearance there is to it, you can either repaint it with a flatter paint, or if it's a smaller area, you might consider an alternative as far as sanding it. Now, to reduce the sheen, what we'd want to do is you'd want to get some sandpaper that is either a 400 or a 600 grit sandpaper, so something that is a sandpaper that's very fine. And typically when you go into your home improvement stores or hardware stores, this paper, 400 or 600 paper, has kind of this charcoal type of appearance to it. So we've got a molding here that has a semi-gloss. So what we want to do is, if we want to reduce the sheen, then all we want to do is just lightly sand it. And what this will do is we'll put very fine scratches in the surface of that paint and actually dull it down without changing the color of it. So since the color goes all the way through. And then we will want to take either a soft cloth such as this, or use a sponge and a bucket of water, and then come back over and wipe these areas down. And it's very important, if you're doing this so that you get a nice even appearance, you want to make sure that your sanding is very light. Now, if you have a large wall that you've done or a room that you've painted, it's probably going to be worth your time and effort just to go ahead and buy a lower sheen paint, such as in a satin finish or a flat finish, and repaint that wall versus going through the effort of resanding it. But if it is something like a smaller area or an accent wall, then you might save some time just by going over and, again, just lightly sanding it. So just a light sand will remove that glossy appearance to it, and then we can wipe it down and you can get a much duller finish without changing the color or the appearance of that paint. So I'm Tim Gibson, and that's how to remove the sheen from a semi-gloss paint.